At SXM, we're taking travel and tourism to new heights. Here we boast spacious check-in areas, 10 passport control points, comfortable departure lounges, and an exciting new airport mall. Finally, there's an airport in the Caribbean that takes your travel plans as seriously as you do. Princess Juliana International Airport. The experience will move you.
Welcome to the Late Night Show. Hope everything is okay. Hope everything is all right. What's happening on lovely island of St. Martin? Of course, I'm your host, Andrew Dick. I almost forget. Now, let us begin with what is happening when it comes to the situation at the coalition talks. Now, of course, as you know, the coalition is busy, screening ministers and who's going to be minister, who's not going to be ministers. But there is a piece of melee I hear today. The school children was walking today. So I'm hearing that the formateur, and I'm making sure I choose my words very carefully because the formateur is a well-respected man in the community. And that is, of course, the one and only Luke Mercelina. That's why I start with my, yeah. Anyway, so Luke Mercelina does not want to be prime minister anymore. What? Yeah, I heard so. Apparently, there are some things in the works whereby he wants to stay in parliament. So right now, Grisha must be like screaming.
Oh, that is too.
From the top of his lungs, inside a room somewhere, going like. Now, of course, for all certainty's sake, who's going to be prime minister? Some Curacao partner, from what I understand. Yeah, we basically imported a bunch of Curaçaoians to come here in St. Martin. I can tell you that. Because first we hear about the Minister of Finance, supposed to be one, a Curacao native. Then we have one from the Minister of General Affairs, going to be a Curaçaoian also. I don't understand. I hope I am wrong. I hope this is one of those things that is over-exaggerated, but that's the latest thing that I'm hearing because frankly speaking, the doc wants to take care of the people, the patients. It's all about the patients, okay? It's about the taking care of the clients at the St. Martin Medical Center and also, other stuff that he wants to keep up with so that there is no issues when it comes to, a prime minister. Prime minister have a lot of eyes. You can't go in KB like that. Anyway, when it comes to the situation, when it comes to the ministers, I know it was rough, I know. But take it in strives. Like play it back in case you didn't hear it. When it comes to the Prime Minister right now, Severo Jacobs, she continues to amaze me because they had a negotiation recently held with a party I will not call now. You see what I did there? Anyway, so they had a party discussion with the UP National Alliance and no. It didn't go through. So I could talk about it now. Okay, don't get me vexed. I could talk about it now. So basically, Severo Jacobs in the negotiation told them that, and this is it, no, this is why I don't understand this woman. She wants to be prime minister again. And everybody on the table was like, nigga, what? What? How is that possible? Doran get more votes than you. Omar get more votes than you. What are you doing? Listen, sit down. You can't even talk like that. I'm the leader. Are you? Are you the leader? Usually leaders, just have votes to back them up. I know. Ask Sarah. Anyway, I can tell you this. When it comes to the negotiation, Omar Otley, the Minister of Everything, was as savage as he can be. He's definitely not the tallest member of parliament, Rolando Bryson, because he was like, no, thank you, because I want to be prime minister. Since you don't want me to be prime minister, I guess opposition for me. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Deuces. I'm okay. I'll be fine. Trust me. Oh, easy. I'll be fine. Go make a Carnival tune. You can be a parliamentarian on the truck. It's gonna be fine. Like what? Nobody going to get along anymore. It's 2024, people. This old negotiation tactics need to stop. Thank God it has, because now when these things come out, I kind of just go like, what? How? In which world does Severa Jacobs become prime minister again?
Demonstration of equality with a clear message.
It's a protest, but it's not a party.
A walk through the historic city centre is how thousands marked the 25th anniversary of Amsterdam's Pride Festival. And whilst the party atmosphere gripped the streets, young and old, the message on these streets is still the same: equal rights for all.
Just because she's the leader of a party. Like, what the hell is that? Okay, so you're the leader of the party. What happened to the leader of the up? Come on now. Anyway, welcome to the Late Night Show. We have a good one for you. Today, I will be joined by someone that I despise very much. But, I have to be an adult. But what I'll say is, I'm going to tell the Red Dragon on him. That's for sure. Welcome to the show. Let's begin.
Hi guys, it's Jimmy Sachs. It's always an honor to be with St. Martin. My first two performances at Roxy Beach were epic. We recorded the hit single Smile. Second time we did Time. My third and final performance will be on March 23. St. Martin, I promise you don't want to miss this one. See you on March 23 at Roxy Beach. All the best, Jimmy Sachs.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Hi, darling. I'm fine. Just calling to say hi.
Oh, okay. We got over here.
Girl, I hear watching this movie and it.
But, Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. Talem has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now. Let me call you back, Mom. Hey, Tash, you hear about Telem new postpaid plans?
I just don't understand. I don't even want to do this, but hey, welcome. Hi. Interview segment, of course. Brought to you by the loving, kind sponsorship of the SCDF. SCDF.
They don't know about this.
They
don't know
we
I
get
hear,
you.
sir.
We get you. Yeah,
They don't
we
know
get
I
you
hear.
done. No, they don't.
If
Yeah.
they watch your show later, they'll know that I was here.
You
Either way, the Lord's work must be done.
That's typical Alston, just to interrupt me during my opening segment, when he's a guest on my show. But that's normally what he does. He disrupts and be ruly.
I'm a disruptor.
It wasn't supposed to be an exchange yet. Let me just introduce you. Can
Oh,
I just?
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So today on the late night we have a very, I don't know about special, but a very interesting guest.
We can't cuss Bibles on the show, right? Just ask him. No? Okay.
I think the many people that watch it will be very disappointed in you cussing bad words because you're a Christian or a Catholic or a.
I all of them.
Yeah, he noticed where he is, and then he was like, "Oh, let me pull it back. Let me not say nothing." Alston Lawrence of the SCDF, the disgraced former president of the SCDF. He was
You just got
kicked off.
You just got to let me know what we do.
A regular member of the SCDF.
No, I'm the vice president.
No,
in charge of media as well.
Oh.
Call me the media director.
Okay.
Long-serving president. If you want to do shade, we could do shade all day. You know me? I could do it all. If you want to go at it, you could go at it. I don't mind disappointing all those people who tell me, don't mess up Andrew no more. He weak. Don't do too much to him. I don't care.
He weak?
At all. His show's fledgling. I hear because other people ask me to come to your show, dog.
Because
when
I'm dying and I need your help.
When you message me and say, Al, the 2 shows this week, I had nothing to talk about. Could you come?
I lie?
With my phone.
Get your phone. No.
Pass my phone.
Listen, don't pass nothing. Wait, you have no type of respect for me. And that's why, you know what? It's not about you. It's not about me.
You said something right just now, though. I really don't have no respect for you.
I was just about to say, I thought you was going to agree with the disgrace part. But anyway, let's get to the show. The show itself. Alston Lawrence, how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent and enjoying my day. Yeah. I'm having a good day.
Okay. Yeah. And especially you get better now because you're on late night, obviously. How is the SCDF going?
SCDF is doing well. Carnival is on its way. A lot of planning is in place. And for those who might want to know, I think this Saturday is one of the last opportunities to get a season pass at the last minute. It's a flash sale. It's this Saturday at the Carnival office from, I think, 10 to 1.
Okay. And if you're not registered,
This is past that. If you're not registered and all of that, come through, bring your cash, and you could be there. I'll put the flyer up. So
yes. Okay. Yeah. Meaning Pete would put the flyer up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know.
Hey, I tell you already, not me yourself. Now, when it comes to Carnival preparations, it always starts the year before. After the year last year. How would you consider the preparation for this year so far? As far as the Bacchanal is concerned, because I don't want to get too much into it, but I'll get into it because people like the tea. Anyway, so answer.
Oh, we've been preparing as we've been for 53 years doing this thing. Not us 53 years, but Carnival is always prepared well. So as of, you could say May, we started planning already for this Carnival. There are a lot of things that the cement is drying this year on ideas beforehand, and we are putting emphasis on some other parts of Carnival this year, namely the cook-up and the cock-up competition with a new sponsor. We want to really make sure it's well attended and people come and have a good time, because that's one of the best shows, hosted by me.
Now, I always like to set you up for my follow-up questions. That's actually how I start off. And
Oh,
then
you have a
I have a trajectory.
a structure?
A structure, yes, I actually do. We should really do this X-rated so we could just cuss when we
Say what you
want.
got to say what on your chest.
Yeah, no, I'm not, because
I suppose to say. I could say a lot.
Keep yourself.
I could get you locked
Get
up.
yourself together.
Okay.
Keep yourself together.
All right.
Now, let's talk about the outside of Carnival. I know that you don't want to get into it too much, but there is some forces out there that think that you are, as SCDF, doing a horrible job as far as organizing Carnival for the past 53 years, apparently. And
30 years. SCDF 30 years.
Oh, okay. 30 years for SCDF, but Carnival organization, 53 years.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
The festival.
So, answer my question when it comes to these people who are organizing things outside of Carnival during the Carnival season.
Oh, about that. Well, promoters, every year, the promoters gets a chance to say, listen, I will be back for the following Carnival. Mm-hmm. May came, the deadline came, July came, even after that, the promoters that are not in Carnival came up and said they won't be part of Carnival this year. At that point, wish them the best, have a good show, whatever you're going to do, if you're going to do shows again, whatever.
Okay.
So just like the public is finding out, we are kind of finding out that they're going out. So it's for everybody in the public that feels like, all of this is pull out a Carnival, so we don't have a Carnival, please remember, all of these promoters were new. Yeah. At one point in time.
Yes.
And we had Carnival before them too.
Yeah.
So we wish them the best and whatever it is. Not all of them, but we wish a lot of them the best. That's Al. We wish a lot of them the best. And we just hope that people remember that in Carnival, it's less about who's on the stage, it's more about who's in the field. And so we since we're in a position where we gotta say, hey, come to ours, the first time in ever that people are being able to do events during Carnival time. First time ever. It's never, ever, police has never given a permit, or a minister has never given a permit to anybody to do anything during Carnival, ever. But, we got rid of some ministers, and some of them feel it is their business to still sign off on certain things. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We having Carnival from the 18th to the 5th.
Yeah, but it will hamper, and I did.
Will it?
I did do a rant about it a couple of days ago.
Oh, really? I don't watch your show.
You don't watch my show. That's why you're here, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to the culture,
right?
It's one thing to say that you're for the culture, but it's the next thing to show it.
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and Carnival has never been about the individual. Never been. We know that for sure.
What do you mean about it?
Meaning the individuals, the groups, the personalities of the SCDF. Like
no.
It's never been about SCDF.
No.
You don't hurt SCDF whether you do something or not. Because Carnival will continue no matter.
Always.
But
Carnival more short than GB. More short than taxes in St. Martin is Carnival. It's going to happen, and nothing don't stop it.
Nothing don't stop it.
Except a pandemic.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
If it didn't stop it, just put us on the side.
Pause it, yeah. But going back to this thing, have you been able to at least speak to the ministers or speak to the Council of Ministers? I know communication with SCDF and this government is horrible, but have you at least said, hey, it's unacceptable?
Oh, yeah. We went in the newspaper and said what we had to say.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you can meet them. They're busy. I don't know if we meeting them.
Busy doing what? Okay.
But yeah, we did put it publicly out, our issues with that, and we're leaving it right there because we don't have to big up nobody else or help nobody else do something which we don't agree with. Let me say it like that. So you said what's saying about culture. What you were saying about culture?
No, I mean the culture is the culture.
Culture.
But what I'm saying is that if you part of the culture, if you big up the culture, why do an event during the culture biggest
I
culture
don't
event?
understand. I don't know.
I don't get that.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
That's the only thing I don't like about the whole
I
situation.
also don't get if your event that you're doing is going to be so great, why do it in Carnival time? Maybe you should do it in your own festival.
Yeah.
Or maybe you should do it on the front side where you do things too. Maybe you should, I don't know.
Yeah.
But why in Carnival? It feels like you're fishing in our net.
Yeah.
If I could say plain.
Yeah, and it's a very...
Right? You're just doing that certain now. People are throwing that, then they fish, right? So it's like you're fishing in the net. Because, I mean, the reason you're going to do it is because everybody on the island...
Stop being an asshole. I have never fished in my life. I don't know how to fish. I don't come from the bush. I don't come from the bush.
Nobody said that.
But yeah, but I mean, the way you're sounding, it's like I come from the...
Bush is
water
is fish. But anyway.
Whatever.
I don't know what's up with you today.
Okay, no, I'm... You could be professional.
Fishing in the bush?
I'm just saying.
Reassuring our people here, you know. You're fishing in the bush.
You know, Alston's the only one who ran me up like this, right, people?
Say nothing yet.
Okay, Alston. So, coming back to Carnival, which you are here for,
right?
The parade and allowing people also to have international groups come in.
Is this an issue now?
It was an issue before.
No, I think we
and I noticed that. I noticed some people kind of want to bring it back to how it was before.
Oh, you're talking about international groups coming to play mass, to come into the parade. We don't have no problem with that.
I'm talking about artists, bringing outside bands and artists.
Listen, this is St. Martin Carnival now. It ain't International Carnival, it's not Notting Hill Carnival, it's not Trinidad Carnival, it's not Brazil Carnival.
Do you know the music that we play though, Alston?
Right.
Alston, what music do we play during these type of events?
We play all the music we listen to here. St. Martin Carnival plays all the music that St. Martiners listen to. We listen to dancehall, reggae, all of this. Now when it comes to the road, we encourage and we actually mandate to the DJs to please be playing local songs, please be playing the road march, please be doing the best you could do. Now, we don't have enough ears to be at every truck, but we do have people and volunteers that let us know, listen, I hear a local song here for 20 minutes, I hear this from that. You don't get that around certain DJs, I could call names. You don't get that. They got certain DJs play local from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And I think nothing wrong with that either. Because we have good music.
But also,
if you as a DJ don't have music, then say what you're saying. But now, about bringing international people, and this is just a general across the board.
Across the board.
Listen, we got to decide where we are. Or do we have something to give the world, or do we always have to look like other parts of the world? That's just it across the board. We have a special culture. We have things that we do here in St. Martin that are good enough for people to come and fly into. But if we start trying to do a carnival like another carnival, right, in a bigger market, Miami, Atlanta, Notting Hill, Berlin, Trinidad, if we try to do that, do you really think a sensible American is going to skip all of those easy ones they can get to with no traffic, with easier and cheaper? Do you think, seriously, 50 to 60 Americans going to pick up and say, St. Martin, we need to go to St. Martin? I believe most of the influencers who have ever come to St. Martin for Carnival were paid. And somebody need to prove me wrong. They were paid to come because their Instagram, they got 100,000 followers, showing the troop. Not showing St. Martin. Showing the troop that I came here to jam with XYZ. I think that is the value for the troop leaders in bringing influencers. But when troop leaders tell me they're doing all of this, let's look like Trinidad, let's look like that, because they feel at some point in time, somebody is going to market to the rest of the world to take all of that energy, take all of that Uber soca energy, take all of that Miami, Atlanta, New York, Caribana, Notting Hill, Trinidad, and Rio energy and bring it to this small little island here. I don't ever see that happening. I don't see it happening. It's expensive to get here, right? It's expensive to get here. And yes, it's a parade. It's a beautiful parade. We have a great parade to be proud of. But if it looks like every other parade around, then just, ma'am, you from where in New Jersey? Just take a drive down to Miami. You're gonna get what you have to get and go. Now the other problem with that
Yes.
is you see all of those big carnivals, they're in big cities.
Yeah.
A lot of tourists. So when you go to Berlin, you got half of the Caribbean who lives in Europe there. They're not there with their children and their mother. They don't have mommy here and the children here and they're looking at these half-naked people. No, but in St. Martin, we like to do that. So in St. Martin, we want to be naked on the road. And I live on Front Street and I have had to explain to parents, yeah. Okay, so let's be a better society right now. Let's think about things better. And let's say, what is it we really want to show on top of the road? Because we have children who want to be part of it. And we have sponsors. We have sponsors. We have many CEOs on this side who have children. And if they go to the parade, they're sponsoring XYZ, and they come to the parade with their children and they got to turn the children eyes like this because, sorry, maybe you have to beep this out. But too much and in the road, please beep that out.
And they have they got hanging fruits all over the place. So they're hanging around and falling out and going like, and especially when they're drunk, don't forget that. Oh, that's a different story. Day two.
You add alcohol to anything and you have a problem.
Not a good mix.
So I'm saying, let us focus. And you know what's the other thing? Y'all creators, right? Every troop leader is a creator, right? They design things, right? You know what's a creator? Like Pete is a creator. Blog this out. Anyway, I'm getting back to the point. How is it that they could easily create something that looks like other people's things but not our own thing? Even you, who knows where you come from, if you had to do St. Martin culture, right? What would you do? In a troop leader, you have to dress up some ladies and men in St. Martin culture. I think you could figure something out.
Of course. I mean, that's easy. Just make it modern because you look at the cultural parade that he had, for example.
Where was that? That was held in St. Martin? By St. Martiners?
Yes.
Wow.
And it was really good.
By the way, you know SCDF had 4 cultural parades as well. Yeah. Right behind the junior parade since 2018, 2019. Exactly. Junior parade, culture parade.
What? Nah. Bro, I doing Carnival for I covering Carnival for years and
you don't go to the junior parade? You take your children to the junior parade? Moving on. We've had junior parade and culture parade for 3 times already. So when we saw what happened for St. Martin's Day, focus on culture. We were like,
there was
In fact, those same groups were in the Carnival parade, especially for 2019. We had the Indians, and these are people with heritage. Indians, Guyana, St. Kitts, all of them were here. So we support that stuff. Now,
that was good,
I can't leave people say we don't got no culture in Carnival because that's a problem. We've been having culture. You know, we have food, we have food competitions, drink competitions, that's culture. We have band clash in different ways, that's culture. We have singing, we have competition, we have pageantry, we have craftsmanship. We doing culture. So just asking, not asking no more, we mandating 15, just a section of 15 in the front of your troop because people come here and St. Martin, people want to see St. Martin Carnival. So at least give this, I find it's almost insultive to ask people to do culture in Carnival because Carnival, the whole thing is culture. But when it starts to look a particular way.
But if you look at it though, Alston, before you finish that sentence, you have to think on also like it not making it look like the St. Martin's Day parade though? Like the
no, we're not doing that. No, you're going to an extreme.
Okay, so what because you don't want you to lose the beauty.
Let me show you something. Jasmine been doing culture since we first mandated it 3 years ago. Right? Jasmine's troop. Been doing Perla has had great things that happen as well.
Yes.
So it's not something weird. And listen, we also got to remember where we come from. We're not asking to invent something new. This has been happening. We could go back for years in pictures. In fact, on the way to this studio, did you see a poster on the wall there from 1986?
Yeah.
Okay, look at it. Look at the costumes. So we've been doing this, and Martin has been doing this, and all of these troop leaders know this.
Okay, but then you have to get people to actually do it though.
To buy the costume?
To buy the costume.
No, listen. Let's go to the post. Okay, so people came out and they posted. A lot of troops came out and posted their feathers and beads and all of those costumes. Some of them were looking ready, real nice. My simple comment was, it's kind of funny to see these things, glad to see them, but where are the cultural sections which are mandated by the SCDF?
Yes.
That's all I said.
Yeah,
and what happened then is, of course, you know, people don't speak for themselves, so they send other people to speak for it. But you know who spoke for themselves? All the ladies on that chat said, we waiting. We wish they had culture.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You think, listen, all of them on that chat, go down the chat, I think I counted 12 or 13 on just that chat. So that's a whole section of somebody thinking.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something, Andrew. We keep forgetting who is St. Martin. St. Martin is just not those 22 to 32-year-olds, you know.
Yes.
They got more women than that in St. Martin. No?
Yeah, no, we have a population.
They have fellows who could play parade as well as St. Martin, but I don't know. I don't know if you could understand this.
Yeah.
But you know, if guys are in a relationship with a woman, right? That woman is not going to want you in a troop with a bunch of half-naked women. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time.
So we stifling our own growth if we keep trying to copy. That's all I'm saying. And the sponsors don't want that. The schools haven't been in Carnival for a long time.
Yeah.
And I used to work in the Ministry of Education, several positions. So I'm telling you, when I tell you, the reasons the schools and the churches can't be involved with Carnival has to do with what Carnival look like. And when I say what Carnival look like, it's the parade.
Okay, that's a good point. I hate that you had a good point. Oh!
It's the parade. If you ever try to bring me here to make me look stupid, bro, you got in a long line back there. I know what I'm talking about, standing on business. So I'm saying all of that to say, St. Martin, let's do ourselves proud. And to you all buying costumes, make sure your troop, make sure your troop, I say this for the troops who went and share the opposite, make sure your troop is eligible and has a cultural section, because though the person who wrote in the group chat, don't worry about SCDF, they ain't gonna take nobody off the road, you're right. Because we're not going to let all you on the road to start with. And we have the support of that as well, and we started on business all Carnival. So if you are not announced, right? Maybe my volume was too high. That was like let me come down.
Come down a little bit.
If your troop is not announced in the media before, you could, don't even come. Y'all could have a little jump up in Carrefour parking lot. Or maybe in the John Cooper Jose Lake ballpark.
Yeah.
That's going to be sweet. But not on the road, because we have to clear a lot of things as to what's on the road, and we have our criteria, and the police agree with us, everybody agree with us.
And you agree that, of course...
And who is going to say, we don't want no culture and we Carnival? Who?
Yeah.
Y'all saying it quietly in your group chats.
You can't say it no publicly.
And the group chats, they say it like that.
You get a rip.
And the group chats, they say, listen, don't do that. No. Don't worry about that crazy fellow. No. There are some man there. No. Yeah, you can say all of that, but come to the road.
Yeah.
Please be ready. I want to have a great carnival. I want everybody to have a great carnival, and I feel it weird. I have to challenge creators to create their own culture.
Challenge to be creative.
And then the excuse, only now we know. Nah, only now you are the public know it. They know for years. They know since I was president that this is mandated. In fact, maybe we could post this up. Why do I talk to you? Pete, maybe we could post the article from Trinidad, where Trinidad, January 2023, after reading the mandate the year before, from 2023 went and wrote, St. Martin is doing the right thing by going back to making sure that culture is mandated in their troop.
Yeah. And
that's what Trinidad write about us. Not we write about it. Because we could write.
Who are you to say?
We could write.
Who are you to say that culture ain't supposed to be in Carnival? I mean, you can't say that out loud. You crazy?
Exactly. They're going to say it loud.
Nah.
But I would not. If you are a fella out there and you're purchasing a costume for ladies, then we don't talk to ladies.
Sugar daddies. I say it. Sugar daddies.
Yeah. Or splendor daddies. Whatever it is you are, right? You should make sure your troop... No, don't feel attacked.
Okay.
You should make sure your troop is eligible and they're doing the right thing by culture in St. Martin and following the rules of the SCDF. Because the SCDF is going to determine who's on the road. And it's not personal.
You don't want your
and this is the thing. People try to make everything personal. It's not personal when you sign a mandate. It's not personal. It's business. It's what we're dealing with.
Yes, maybe it's just rules.
And you know what? You know what with the same comments? The comments are always from people who are benefiting the wrong way, right? But anyway, the same comments we got in 2016. Did you have a show in 2016?
Yes.
Yes, I was on your show. When we said for Juve, It's going to be local only.
Yeah.
We did the
I
same
remember
thing.
people bawled for that. They was like, oh,
Listen,
how can we
bro,
have a decent Juve without having international songs play out loud? Shit, okay. I don't know why I
band
say.
members at the time, who
Yeah.
shall remain nameless,
Yeah.
were upset.
Yeah.
Until Carnival came,
Yeah.
and those band members realized it was being booked. This is what we have to do. Y'all don't have to do it, and I understand why nobody don't understand it. We have to do the rough and the strong things so that our culture continues or our festival continues to go in the right way.
Jump up.
Yep.
What does Jump Up is? The first one, the Causeway one.
Oh,
Are you still
Causeway
having it?
is 15th, I think.
The 15th of March?
Yeah, something like that. 15 or the 16th.
Already?
Normally that is not a whole thing.
Yeah, you started.
Get a little old now.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little old.
But I'll be here next time with the entire, because I know you're going to need to bring me back, because you saw about this to our show. Tuesday was worse. Oh, you need content. Anyway, so you could bring me back, and I'll bring the whole, actually, Pete could put the whole thing, the whole schedule, and then we could go down through it, you know. I'm happy for you. You know, you got things to talk about now, and yeah.
Yeah, thank you for providing me the content.
You applying for a pass this year? I would love to see you in Carnival, you know, just not outside the gate vexed. Waiting for somebody. Last year, I just turned on him.
I don't do that. I don't do that. Okay.
He doesn't do that.
You are, I swear to God. Okay. It was a pleasure not having you on the show. Having you on the show, of course, as always, Alston. And yeah, stay ready because you will be getting smoked after this program for sure.
I'm gonna say this. This is a promise, not a threat. If you write one thing about me on Facebook, I was behaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna release the gates of Hades on you.
You can't just end an interview like that. You can't threaten them like that.
This is not a threat, it's a promise. If you mess with me, I'm gonna mess with you. Trust me, we have a long carnival. So, have a nice day.
Oh my God.
Flashback.
Tell us about the writing process. Whenever you come to a song, what's your process for writing?
Well, my process is first I want to pick a topic, and then secondly I want to pick persons or people that I'm going to write about, and then I want to line it up in a process that builds, you know, from small up to the climax, and then the punchline to get a a grand finale from the audience,
from the audience.
Guys.
Yes. And the response you get in particularly about this song, what was the first reaction you got when you let the first person listen to it?
Oh, everybody liked the last verse the most. Everybody says, yes, tell him he deserved it. But generally the response has been good. The only thing is, you know, every day people coming to me telling me, yeah, but you forget to add in this, you forget to add in that. Because, you know, people are dealing with their daily issues also, and they would have liked, you know, that to come forward in the song.
No, yeah, because you mentioned that, like, for example, the airport, right?
Absolutely, yes.
And also tell him.
Right.
Yes, some of the it was from personal experience, man.
Exactly, and you'll also notice that the song concentrates more on the individuals rather than the organization they work for. I would bring up the organization for awareness, but this year you'll notice I'm calling names. I ain't holding back.
You're holding back.
I ain't holding back.
Now, for government particularly, how do you think the government is doing so far, Bobo? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. I think the government is doing a great job.
I gotta laugh about it because okay, that's good. And the for Carnival, 2 years no Carnival. How you were able to deal with it? Because normally, you know, I think you check the temperature to see whether you're going to go in this year's competition or not. So,
yeah.
2 years no Carnival. What you doing between?
Actually, I didn't even think about Carnival during those 2 years. But then when I heard that the SCDF was seriously thinking about bringing back Carnival, I knew the people were hungry for it. And it was a great opportunity, you know, to let loose now. Because when you sing every year, people become accustomed to you. So when you take a little break, thanks to the COVID haters. Yeah. And, you know, people are hungry again to hear what's going on in the community. So,
you didn't focus on COVID. I noticed that.
No, I did not, because I felt that everybody was going to sing about that. So I stayed away from it. But surprisingly, not a lot of people chose it as their topic, at least not for the eliminations. Yeah. I don't know what they're coming with in the finals, but COVID did not play a bigger role as I thought it would have in this year's Calypso competition.
Now, for the 26, for the finals, what can we expect from you?
Surprises, all but surprises, only surprises.
I know you was going to say that.
Ah, yeah. You know, Andrew, I wanted to mention, because we were talking about, you know, the composition of the song, and there was a few people that I really wanted to add, and I wasn't able to add them, but I still thought I'd mention it on the air today. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to shout out my good friend Daniel Gibbs on a friend's side. I've been told, don't cross that side border, because King Timo, he said he reported you to the error state. Something about some Clorox or something like that. So he said, don't come over that side. Billy D, do not go French Quarter, because I hear Baker and he passed over there waiting for you to lock you up in the French Quarter jail. And then Fernando Clark, I also was told that you took my song, this song that I released, and you, in consultation with Z, you all sent it to Trinidad so that Trinidad could write something to top that. I'm going to lock up all you two. I'm going to
You use a threat, so of course they gotta do their research. Now, about the song again, I want you to sing at least part of the song for me, Bobo, please.
Yes, of course.
Yeah?
I want to give you one verse.
You're going to give me one verse?
One verse.
All right, so let's see if our producers have everything lined up, ready to go.
Now, this song is called Who They Locking Up Next.
Yes, okay. Who They Locking Up Next. Listen to this.
Hey, I leave out anybody. Who I forget? I ain't holding back, because the people want to know who they locking up next.
Sweet music.
Have a government ghost walker up, claiming that he's a social media reporter. But everybody know he's a taxi dispatcher, going around calling himself a Superman character. That incompetent spy, only telling people lie. Up and down the place, spreading rumors with no base, calling out my name and trying to put me white to shame. That's why you gotta say you locking up next. Business. So do the government work. You foul-mouthed vagabond, go do the government work. Now you want to be a politician, go do the government work. Where is your integrity? Go do the government work. Go work for your salary. All the money you take to hush your mouth. You hypocritical crooked blouse, why don't mess? Or is you we gonna lock up next? You next. Hey, Superman, they don't go aquí, brother. Amita Calypsonian, cuidado con me. No mishi con me. Pasombra Calypsonian, the más feo que...
If you can't take blows, don't throw blows, because I will strip off all your clothes and expose your business in Carnival next. Superman.
Why you have to go after somebody in the media though? Why you couldn't stick to just government officials?
But you hear what happened? The man attacked me. He attacked me. He called my name, called my wife, telling people where we live, and you know, from time you start getting personal, then you open a, what do you call it? A business. But we ain't bees, we Santa business. So, I'm just having fun with him. I mean, you know, if you can poke at me, I can poke at you. That's Calypso.
And I was just about to say, you know, that's the sweet thing about Calypso is that you're able to express yourself and you have the platform, so you do what you have to do. All right, Bobo, thank you so much for coming on the show. And of course, the 26th, it's going down at the Festival Village, the Calypso Finals. And you are going to be, you know your order yet?
Actually, no, we get to pick the order, I think the last rehearsal.
Okay.
So we do not know yet, no.
How did you, just come to me, stick in your hand. People just still harass you about that
Oh my
song.
God, I don't even know where I came up with that one.
Like, you just
that
like,
just came out
you
of
know, that's
nowhere.
one of the classics, you know, that people can't forget, no matter what. Every Carnival season, it comes on.
It was generally intended for, you know, people who behaving, you know, unruly during the parades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, that would keep them in line with a stick, but as time went by, I realized, hey, wait, you could build on this, man.
Yeah.
You could add more stuff. So that's it. You know, and actually I was thinking seriously this year about using that same music and come up with a song called I Coming Down With My Mask on My Face. For all them anti-vaxxers inside this place, oh, I don't want all of them already. Don't mess around with me. Put on your mask.
King Bobo! All right, we got to go to, he just mentioned him, Fernando Clark. He is Dr. Assassin. This is a particular sketch that he did. And I don't know if you get to see it yet, but it's pretty funny. So we'll go to that. And thank you, Bobo, for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Dick's Carnival Hour will be
Happy
right.
Carnival, everyone. See you on the 26th in the village for the Calypso finals where your new king will be crowned.
Oh, confidence.
The rest is history.
To brag about. She has been so good to me, I will boast and I will shout. St. Martin, I will praise you, I am proud to be a part. I will sing to the top of my voice, I love you with all my heart. With all the hurricanes that we have suffered over the years, you still strong, strong, strong. Though COVID derailed us, you're strong and that's a fact. Thank you, St. Martin, for always staying on track. I say, thank you, St. Martin, for bouncing back. St. Martin sweet, St. Martin nice, St. Martin complete, St. Martin is a paradise, St. Martin strong. Salute, you passed the test. Salute, may you live long. Salute, St. Martin, you're the greatest. St. Martin, I confess that we are truly blessed. No one can contest. You're the best. You weathered every storm. You suffer through the harm. You give thanks for every calm. You're the bomb. St. Martin strong. Thank you. May you live long. Thank you. I gonna sing my song. Thank you. St. Martin, you are number one. Many calamities over the years. We've lost siblings and parents. We have cried rivers of tears. We've lost our homes and business, but we never lose our hope. Cause we know St. Martin people will rebound and will cope. My condolences to all who have lost their children and parents. You're strong, strong, strong. We are resilient. We persevered along. We pulled together and kept each other strong, crying, hugging and singing St. Martin's song. St. Martin sweet, St. Martin nice, St. Martin complete, St. Martin is a paradise, St. Martin strong. Salute, you passed the test. Salute, may you live long. Salute, St. Martin, you're the greatest. Whenever you are down, you got up off the ground, ready to rebound on the mound. You battled every war. You get flattened, you get scarred, but you're my superstar, Swaliga. St. Martin true, thank you. You've earned your due, thank you. Red, white, and blue, Martin has brought so many from rags to riches. St. Martin has uplifted many people from ditches. St. Martin has been helping families over the years. St. Martin has even turned strugglers into millionaires. Some see the cup half empty, but I see the cup half full. Strong, strong, strong. You can't please everyone, you'll always get complaints. Some are unthankful, while others just cast blame. And that's why I'll always defend your name. St. Martin sweet, St. Martin nice, St. Martin complete, St. Martin is a paradise. St. Martin strong, salute. You pass the test, salute. May you live long, salute. St. Martin, you're the greatest. St. Martin, you we praise. We're thankful for your ways and grateful for the days. We're amazed. You're never negative, you're always positive, and that's why you will live to forgive. Come high or low, thank you. May your star glow, thank you. May you overflow, thank you. St. Martin, you're my hero. St. Martin true, you've earned your due. Red, white, and blue. St. Martin, may God bless you. Thank you.
Come again. Okay. The people crying for justice because justice is long overdue. But when it comes to election, them politicians, only them, they just look for you. They're just like a bunch of cockroaches. They gon' reach all up on your porch. They gon' whine you, dine you, even blind you, just to get your food. And when they get in position does go to their head. Now they change the decision on their position, relax everything that they said. Position is what they are fighting for. And when the opposition gets in position, they forget about the poor. Position. It's funny how things don't change. We have some in position, don't have no permission to make a decision for change. Tell them you ain't joking. If they come in, they better come straight. But if they come in, look in position, don't come in front your gate. Position. I just like a politician tonight. Position. If you want my opinion on how to make this thing work, all politicians, roll up your sleeve, let's get down in the dirt. Put aside your differences, put your ego up on the shelf. Cause only one way we could make this work is to put country above self. But that might be foolish thinking, the way politicians all in one pot. That they gon' wiggle, they gon' jiggle, they gon' even backpedal to position themselves on the top. Position is what they are fighting for. And when the opposition gets in position, they forget about the poor. Position. It's funny how things don't change. We have some in position, don't have no permission to make a decision for change. Tell them we ain't joking. So if they come in, they better come straight. Cause if they come in, look in position, don't come in front the gate. It's like they're telling us to pick with poison when we go in to vote. Because one going to rape you, the other enslave you, one just might cut your throat. For position, they like to compromise. So if they tell you they care and they'll always be there, that's just to get inside. Position. They like to position themselves. And if they don't get to put it on you, then they gonna put it on somebody else. Hey, position. Lord, before can't take no more. They got twist us like pretzels, sharpen a pencil, ram it up in the paw. Position. Thank you. Ow!
That is it for the Late Night Show. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, do have a safe and pleasant one. Bye-bye.